When you come to producing reading items, especially at the higher levels with longer texts, one of the things that the specifications will define is the level of text readability. So here we have the specification for a B2 level reading task. So you can see it has all the standard information on the instructions, the formats, the word counts, and so on. But if we scroll down here, so just after it defines grammatical and lexical level, there's a section where it talks about the Flesch-Kincaid grade level. And in this case, it's 9 to 12. So what does this mean? So Flesch-Kincaid is a measure of readability, which refers to how easy or difficult a text is to read, and is calculated essentially according to various aspects such as sentence length, word difficulty, grammatical complexity, that kind of thing. And you can see here that it's referring to grade levels. So for example, if we have a readability requirement of 9 to 12, we can see this translates into plain English to fairly difficult to read. And it's corresponding to the grade level in the American school system. So when we say something has a grade level of 8, for example, so an 8th grader could read it essentially. So somebody who's about 12, 13 years old. So it's not a university level text, it's not a very academic text, but it's not a particularly simple one either, essentially. So how do we go about calculating it? Different measures do give you different readings, so it's important that we use the same one, and the one that we use is Cometrics. So we navigate to cometrics.com and click on Web Tool. Follow the link here, and we will need to copy in our text. So I'm going to go ahead and open a B2 text level comprehension that I have written. So it's important that we only copy the text. We don't want any elements of the task or the rubrics, because that will obviously skew our calculations. And we paste it in here. We're also required to copy in this bit here, and then we click on submit. It doesn't happen right away. It takes a few moments for it to come up. So if you're watching the video, you can move forward a bit, but I'm just going to have to sit here and wait for a few seconds. And here it is. 99% of this data is not relevant to us. The bit we're interested in is right down here, Flesch-Kincaid grade level, and it's 8.5. So if we refer back to the manual, they want something between 9 and 12. So this means that this text, my text, is a little bit too easy. So to grade it, I can expand the sentences a bit, perhaps, make a couple of sentences a little bit longer. Similarly, if it's too high, you would want to make your sentences shorter, perhaps grade the vocabulary a little bit, and this will affect your readability score. So that's essentially how the website works. Thank you very much for your attention.